So we're gonna ignore the fact that I'm currently in a closet, but let's get this started. Hi there, my name is Bella. So we're gonna be talking today about a short film that I've actually created called Check the Cameras. So with this film, it actually had a lot of inspiration from a lot of horror-based kind of thriller genres. Basically, with the film, it takes place in modern time as my main character, Mackie, is home alone, but she currently feels a little bit of an eerie, unsettling feeling that she's fully not alone. With this film, I had a lot of inspiration, like I said, from a lot of different horror genres, things of that sort. I felt like also as well, a lot of people could relate to it because, being home alone, sometimes you don't feel that alone. But let's get into it. Let's talk about the on-set challenges that went on. So, again, didn't have a multi-million-dollar studio behind me to film this. Didn't have that big of a budget. All I had was me, my friends, and a dream. Basically, we just used my script as a guide. I had a short script. I said, let's just use this as the baselines, and everybody said, let's just improv from there. What would we feel in the moment? What would we say in this moment as well, too? So, that's what we did. Basically, we didn't go word by word. We just made sure, hey, we're going to get to point A, point B, and point C. It overall felt really nice with having this kind of format just because within the film as well, basically it felt like it was more realistic. It felt like the audience could also relate to it as well because, again, everybody has had that feeling of feeling like they're not completely alone in their home late at night. So that's the kind of element that we wanted to bring out to the audience. And also, too, we wanted to make sure it felt authentic as best as we could. So from the other short films that I have also produced in the past with other assignments that I've done over the years as well, I felt like, I'm never not learning and I'm always adapting, always trying out different sort of elements and adding tones and adding different camera signals and everything. For this project, I wanted to make it more one shot. I also had some inspiration as far as like cinematography from Paranormal Activity, where it felt more realistic, realism, again, low budgeted, but still with that dream. We wanted everything to feel eerie and uncomfortable and unsettling and the best that we could in our ability, and I felt like we could do that. I felt like we did show that within our film as well, showing from the lighting, showing from the tone, showing from, just how everybody was overall in the film. I felt like we had that set. Basically, overall, felt like we knocked it pretty good. My favorite scene to film, I felt like was truly finding the unsettling scenes to be most fun to film, especially with we had two different shots. Basically, we had one of my friends first go into the shot at the end of the hallway wearing all black with the hoodie, and we had my boyfriend also as well. So basically with those, it was quite fun to film because seeing that firsthand, seeing it behind the camera, overall was terrifying. So I just knew we were on a good start. We were on a great start. Overall, nothing is perfect. There were challenges along the way. For example, for me, I wish besides having that realism that we had accomplished within the film, I also wish we had shot more different scenes from different angles. I really wanted it all from one take, just to make it feel like we were with Mackie, experiencing it, from her being in the kitchen to hearing the noises, hearing the thuds, to at the very end having to see her biggest fear at the end of the darkened hallway, But like I said, not everything is perfect. It's a lesson learned, so it just helps me to achieve for the next project of wanting to make sure that, we have more different things from lighting, different things from more different shots. So it's all lessons learned. I feel like realistically, as filmmakers, we always learn from our past projects to make the next one even better than the last. So I feel like, this is a great stepping stone. It's a great film as well from showing that, hey, I was able to direct. I didn't really ever have that full capability because from most of my project, I have also had basically a team I would also have a group. This was the first one where I was taking the shots, I was leading, I was directing, I was talking about tones and lighting and stamping and all this. I don't know what stamping is, but stepping. But basically, it was a really great experience. The final thoughts that I would like to share is basically what I hope that everybody can take from this short film is that if you have a dream, if you have a script, if you have an idea, go for it. If you have a working phone, crappy computer, and a dream, go for it. But I would like to also take this time to thank again my boyfriend and our friends who have also helped me with letting me test the waters and actually directing my first solo short film by myself, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have had this film. So I would like to thank them again in helping me create this, and I hope that this somehow inspires anybody who watches this to go ahead and make your short film. Thank you for watching.